This poem is for my. This poem is for all the nieces in the world. Why? All the nieces. Okay. It's called "Hit to Hurt."
Bring the hat down. Bring the brow down.
Hit to hurt. Why you always gotta hit to hurt? Why you gotta get drunk to flirt? Why you gotta hide your soul away every time we meet? You always gotta be the star, that one in every crowd, even if it's only 2 or 3. Why you gotta suck the life out of rooms, leaving others to quietly take leave and pity your memory and wish they were somewhere else? While you're building battlements against who you are now and the strong woman you will one day be, just remember those walls you're building, niece. Sure, they keep the boogeyman out, but also remember there's a reason they call a castle's dungeon or keep. It keeps you confined. Because that, when you built your own prison, the woman that you will be in the future, your future self, will say, why did you imprison me? Me? Why did you imprison me? Me? So each and every clever innuendo, every salacious piece of pain you've dressed up and packaged as self-recrimination, you're casting out into an uneven universe. Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? Lesser sentiments have toppled universes. Those salacious and sad, unnecessary details that are meant to make you look like a credible, hardcore, badass bitch. The details are too lurid. Those details to retell here in this sacrosanct poem, the 2 days before Christmas. You speak of horrible happenings as if they were just an unwatched game of mahjong. But any interlocutor, perceptive enough, will see the bruises on your soul, bruises big enough to drive a Mack truck through. Of course, I can see the pain in your still clear eyes. I can see it. I can see the never-dying spark of the unhurt you. I can see it, and it's shining bright. The little girl who did cartwheels and loved horses. The small, sacred being who you once were allowed to be, carefree and guileless. I can still see her. She's in you. Don't forget it. Just until the sacred, now defiled age of 12, when you were so pitifully treated by your mother. That your mother, that horrible person, that doesn't do justice to what she is. That she traded your very soul, what remained of your childhood, that she would peddle your innocent flesh for nothing more than the mere shadow of an echo on the defunct tunnel of love's tear-stained walls. Please know that when you're good and ready and half beaten yourself and everyone around you half dead or reeling enough, seek help. It's time then, seek help. Remember, you are no longer that deeply wounded little girl. And please know that your stepdad Eddie, he died in disgrace. He did. Tits up in a lonely Wyoming ditch. The sheriff, who happens to be a high school friend of mine, told the local Rags Cub reporter, who didn't know shit from Shinola, that Eddie had flipped off a narco trafficker who was on his way to Cali. That's a credible story, ain't it? I wrote it. I should know. Sheriff Brown, my high school friend, he also said the trafficker surely must have been a crack shot. Said that the Colt APC slug that they found passed through his head, that it was not a round from a 30-06 fired from 100 yards out. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. That's what the sheriff said. It weren't no fictitious Mexican national done it. It was me, little girl, love of my mother's life. 'Twas I who squeezed the trigger for that glorious tenth of a second. Not some legendary narco vaquero in gaudy ornate silver spurs. No. 'Twas I who found that skunk dying in that ditch below the road's steep shoulder. 'Twas I who smelled that bastard's last breath. Fetid, death-rattled breath. I smelled it right there. I took a disgusting whiff of joy. That toxic soul, I could smell it as it departed. Down there. I could smell it. I took a disgusting whiff of it, and I told, just what I'm telling you, I told that dying punk, despite everything he did to you, despite everything, you were not going to just survive, but you're going to thrive once you're ready. Baby niece, you know where to find me. I'm too old to change address now. I know I haven't been there. I've been a roustabout. I've been a vagabond. I have, and I'm sorry. I thought I had more important things to do around the world, but I didn't. I should have been here with you. I'm sorry. So please visit me when you're ready, and we'll begin the soul-wrenching process, the very thing that'll turn those bruises into distant badges of strength. But now, with the self-written narrative of meaning and purpose, even in the saddest tortures of a child's soul, please come to me when you're ready to begin the journey. Please step into the light of God's merciful grace. Please come when you are ready to forgive the innocent you.